what's up, Sailor Guardians? My name is Sailor Snubs. Welcome to my YouTube channel all about Sailor Moon news, merch reviews, and how-tos. I'm so excited. I have a merch haul for you today. This is everything that I collected throughout the month of March. Now, some of these items are from Japan, however, some of them are also from right here in the United States. So if you are looking to add any of these items to your collection, I'll put links down below so you can easily find them. I will also make sure to add the pricing so you know exactly how much I paid for each of these items. First up, I have this brand new hair claw clip that you can order from Hot Topic. This item is $16.90 and at time of recording, it is still in stock, so you can still currently order this. I've actually been really impressed with Hot Topic and Box Lunch's hair clips. They are made out of really nice metal materials, they have really beautiful jewels on them, and they seem to be really durable. In fact, I have been wearing many of these when I have been going out. So these are definitely one of those items that I would recommend if you want more practical things that you can actually use and wear, as opposed to just items that you put in your collection room and just look at, which definitely have a time and a place. So let's take a closer look at this claw clip. I think it's really pretty. I very much appreciate the gemstone, even though there's a little scuff on mine. I don't really appreciate that part. Is there a scuff on both sides? Okay, this one does not have a scuff, but there is a little teeny tiny abrasion or a little mark on the outside edge of the heart in the center. But it does seem to be made pretty well, and especially for the price point with Hot Topic, you can often get these items for a lot cheaper than MSRP. They have a lot of sales, so if you don't want to spend $17 on this, I would just say wait for a sale and hopefully it'll be in stock or you can find it in store. But I really like these hair clips. I do find that they even hold my hair, and my hair is very naturally thick and curly, more curly than what I'm wearing it today. It's like Shirley Temple curls. So if a hair clip can actually work in my hair, then I think it's a pretty nice high quality item. Okay, moving on, I do have a whole series of pins that I also got from Hot Topic as well. Now, pretty much all of these I believe have been in stock for a while, or they were recently restocked. So they have been released prior to this month, but I hadn't really traditionally purchased a lot of the licensed pins, enamel pins. I usually tend to skip those because they weren't very good quality, but I saw these and I was like, these would make really great fillers for my pin boards. So little teeny tiny pins that you can kind of fill in the blank spaces around the big pins. So that's why I got these. And again, at time of recording, these are still in stock. I believe all of these are $9.90 each, and I used rewards to purchase these at a cheaper price. By the way, Sailor Moon is currently out of stock in this little collection, and she hasn't come back in stock. So if anybody is selling their Sailor Moon pin from this line, please let me know, because I would love to purchase her from somebody or trade one of my pins for her so that I can complete my collection. I do really like these pins. I like the nice enamel. I like the glitter in the backgrounds for all the characters. And then of course we have another one of Sailor Moon's wands in the center here. It's not super often where I purchase a shirt from Hot Topic or Box Lunch, because I do find that the art has been reprinted on a different color shirt, or it's a piece of art that I've seen so much I'm kind of bored of. But this one was kind of new, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy that shirt. Now, the Hot Topic website calls this a cherry blossom cream colored tee. There's not much in terms of cherry blossoms on this shirt, but it's still a really cute piece of art. So this one features each of the girls in their schoolgirl uniforms, their school uniforms, with the school behind them. And the whole reason they called it cherry blossom is because there's some cherry blossom petals floating down around the image, around the art, but that's it. There's no actually like cherry blossom tree in here, which I think would have made it even cuter, because cherry blossoms are very trendy right now and everybody loves them. I mean, my dress has cherry blossoms on it, so that's definitely a thing. So I got this shirt in a small, it's $24.90. This one is made by Hybrid Apparel, and it's 100% cotton. It is a little bit too big for me, but I'm hoping since it's 100% cotton, it will shrink a little bit and get a little bit more fitted. In the case of the shirt, it is really nice and soft. I like the material. I do like the design. I think it's really cute and unique. It's different. And I also really like how big the print is. It covers the entire front of the shirt pretty much. So super cute, really like it. Nice soft material. I like how it falls on my body, so it's not super stiff. So it's a good shirt. Totally not Sailor Moon, but I still wanted to show you these because they're really cute and they're super soft, and highly recommend how adorable these are. All right, these are Kiki's Delivery Service lounge wear. It's a lounge set. I got these in a medium. Since it is a set, unfortunately, you don't have control over being able to get like a large top and a medium small, or vice versa, or whatever sizes you need. So you have to order the same size for both the bottom as well as the top. Not very size inclusive in my opinion. These are the shorts. They do have buttons on the front, but it's just decor. They don't do anything, but it's a really nice lounge set. So we have the bottoms here, and this is the top. You can see it's pretty wide, but that's fine because it's a lounge set. It's not supposed to be super fitted, but it's so soft. I just had to get my hands on this. I also saw a pair of these for Ponyo. So if you really like Ponyo, there's an option for those too. Those come in a really pretty blue color. I wanted these because I love Kiki's Delivery Service. It's a Ghibli movie if you haven't seen it. The only thing I will say with this set is it's kind of see-through since it's this cream color, or this almost like off-white color. So keep that in mind if you do plan to wear these. Make sure you're not wearing these out. Now in terms of size, so these were a medium. $44.90 is the retail price. That's not what I paid. I used rewards and discounts. This is 95% polyester and 5% elastane. I also grabbed a second one of these. I believe I've already shown you these two. These are also $10.90, but these are cat hats, and I got a second one in store. I was able to get a random one. Let's see it. Okay, I already unboxed that one. That's Mercury, and I showed you that one. And I also got, here we go, I got Sailor Moon in store. Again, you can put this on your kitty if they will accept it. I tried to put one of these on my cat, and I'll show you some pictures here because she was not having it. She's not a fan of anything on her head, so she was just like, get this thing off of me. So I was only able to get a couple of pictures before I took it off, and then I gave her a very good treat for her service, her act of service, trying this on for me. So I was able to demo it, but not for very long. I'll hold on to these though, because you never know. I mean, I did lose Starbuck in January. She passed away, my other cat, my senior cat, and I'm starting to feel the itch to adopt another kitten. I always like having animals in my house, and I'm getting to that point. I have fur baby fever, y'all. I definitely do, and I kind of want to get another kitten. But I don't want Luna to freak out because Luna's a senior too, so I don't want her to like stress about it. So maybe I'll wait. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Luna would be okay with a kitten in the house? She is a girl. She might like mother the kitten. I don't know. What do you think? So I have not ordered very much from Japan, but there were a few things that I wanted to show you that I had on pre-order from quite a while back, and they finally shipped. So I have 3 items right here. 2 of these come in a set. Well, you can buy them separately, but I purchased them as a set. And this is a separate item that I'm very excited to unbox. Ta-da! Okay, so this is the Miracle Romance. Miracle Romance is aligned, it's branding. Shining Moon Powder Makeup 2025 limited edition. So this is the newest version of the Shining Moon Powder, which we've seen them come out throughout the years. There's several different ones that you can collect in this line. I do not have all of them, but I do have all of the ones from the past like 3 years, 4 years, something like that. There's quite a few in this line, but this is the newest one. This is a shining, like a skin powder that you can put on. It's supposed to be like a illuminating type of highlighter powder. So I'll open this, demo it for you, let you know what it looks like. But first, let's take a look at the box. So here's the box. It is very beautiful. I love this gold foil that goes all over the entirety of the box except for the back. We have an image of what this specific brooch is going to look like on the interior. And then the back, of course, has some information about it and the Toei sticker. Let's go ahead and open this. This gold foil could easily crease, so I'm trying to be really nice to this box. There we go. Okay, so here we have the Shining Moon Powder. This is beautiful. Now each of these does come with a little poof if you actually want to use it. I don't. I use these for display, so I don't actually use this Shining Moon Powder, but that is a poof. If I had ordered more than one, I only ordered one, I kind of regret that, but had I ordered more than one, I probably would use one more than just demoing it. But I am going to display this because it's so pretty. So here is what the Shining Moon powder casing looks like. On the back it says MR for Miracle Romance 2025 limited edition. And we do have this really pretty gold plastic casing on all sides on the front, along with this really cool holographic interior for the brooch itself. So these are really beautiful. All of them feature some kind of very pretty filigree kind of stamped into the plastic. And we also have this nice protective plastic covering the actual Shining Moon powder. So in this case, that is the cover for it. And this is what the Shining Moon powder looks like. This year it looks kind of matte. It's a very matte color. But if you wanted to use this, this would probably be really great for matining, kind of getting rid of some shine. Which is ironic because it's called Shining Moon powder, but there's not very much glitter in there. In terms of like diversity, it's not going to be a very diverse product. It only comes in this one color. That's also one of the reasons I don't really use these. I just use them for display because chances are in the summertime when I get a tan, that is not going to match my skin color. So that is the Shining Moon powder for 2025. Now I have two more items in a set to show you. These are the Miracle Shiny series wand, as well as the Miracle Shiny series brooch that came out, I want to say for pre-order last year, and they just shipped recently. So this one here is the Cosmic Heart Compact, and this one is the Spiral Heart Moon Rod. So I'm going to open the Spiral Heart Moon Rod first. Let's also open the Cosmic Heart Compact. Ooh, these are pretty. So pretty, oh my goodness. This is very stuck in there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so similar to Proplicas, these also accept the LR44 batteries. However, it looks like they are included, so you don't have to add batteries if you don't want to, or if you don't have them available at that time. And here we have the Spiral Heart Moon Rod. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the Cosmic Heart Compact. So here is the Cosmic Heart Compact on the front. You can already tell how extremely glittery it is, and it looks really pretty. It looks very pretty up close. I love the design that goes into the Miracle Shiny series. I think they did a great job in terms of just making it look really unique and beautiful. It looks like a piece of art. So you have so many little intricate details kind of stamped into the plastic on the front of this to add like filigree and little lace designs almost. And there's even designs stamped into the plastic, the transparent plastic on the edges right here on those four sides. So I can see little items like right here, it says Sailor Moon. It's kind of hard to see, but it does say Sailor Moon right there. And another cool design feature is all the planetary symbols that are going into the plastic around this pink gem in the center. That's so beautiful. Even the interior has that filigree type of design. On the back is where you would unscrew it to add new batteries. And the bottom, the little heart, is where you activate your colors. So this Miracle Shiny series is different from the Proplicas because they are smaller, so they are not actual lifelike scale. They are also less expensive and they do not feature any sounds. They just feature light up modes. But if you wanted to give these to a child, or if you wanted to use them for cosplay or just for a prop, these would be perfect for those. In fact, this would make a really good prop if you wanted to take this with you to like conventions or the Sailor Moon live musical. There's a thought. You could use this as a light up stick in case you don't want to buy one of the light sticks. All right, before I light that one up, I also wanted to show you this one. So here we have the Spiral Heart Moon Rod. Again, we have tons and tons of detail going into this design as well. One thing I really like about this design is all of the different little moons and little symbols that we have printed into the plastic going all the way up. And that's not just on the front. You also see the same thing on the back too. This is transparent, which makes me think maybe it will light up once we activate it. And even though the back of this just has the copyright info on it, it's still really gorgeous on both sides. But here's where you put your batteries, and this is the button on the front. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and activate this and light it up. So I'm going to take out the little tab for the batteries. There we go. So that is what it looks like when you just turn it on. It lights up that red color. Yeah, it's definitely red. And if I open it, it does stay in place. That's kind of nice. There's like a little snap, so it will stay into place if you want to hold it open like that. But there's the heart in the center. That's where it lights up. And it does look like it has a few different activations. Now, if I hit that heart on the back, what does it do? Is that it? No, I guess that's it. It basically just illuminates back and forth like that in that red color. Okay, pretty simplistic, not much going on there except for that red color. Oh no. I was kind of hoping it would do like rainbow colors. I think that would be really pretty if it did that. Okay, so I'll leave that one going in case it decides to do anything different. And then we have the spiral heart moon rod. I hope this one gives me a better impression. Okay. It's just red. Does it do anything different? So I just press the button. Yeah, it's blinking super fast. I don't know what that means. I'm kind of surprised that it doesn't do anything else. I was kind of hoping they would like do something else or give me a different color maybe. That's it. I guess that's all they do. Definitely not as fancy as the Proplicas. Although the design is very pretty, that's about it. Pretty standard, pretty boring, pretty basic. Okay, so these are officially the season 3 Miracle Shiny series wand as well as the compact, and I'm curious what y'all think of these. I do wish that they had like multicolored LEDs, or they did maybe some different kind of actions in terms of how the lights interact on the wands. I think that would have been really cute, but yeah, they're just a simplistic red, so very, very basic. Also, since these are so small, I wanted to grab, because I have them somewhere, where are they? Oh, here we go. So here is the compact Proplica. So this is like the 1/1 scale compact Proplica opposed to the tiny Miracle Shiny series version. So there's a big difference there. Also, I wanted to point out that this one is much more accurate to what you would see in the manga and anime. And then you have this one, and see how the design on the interior is very different? They're like completely different. So this one is much more like just a fun little playful thing, like a little toy. This one is much more accurate for cosplay. But if you are worried about taking this out since this is a more expensive item, then you could totally just take this item with you out somewhere and use this for cosplay or just to give it to a kid to play with. And then I also have, see if I can get this out without destroying everything behind me. Okay, so I also have the Proplica version of this. So again, huge difference in size, very, very different size. And you can definitely tell that there's a difference in colors. I do have the brilliant version of this tube, which is a lot more pink, but there is a difference in the size as well as the colors. So this one is not going to be your accurate model to scale or the design, but this is going to be your more fun toy, your thing to play with. So that is everything that I have purchased through the month of March. Now it is April at time of recording, so at the end of this month, I'm planning to do another monthly haul video for you, maybe even more depending on how many things I end up purchasing. But make sure to subscribe. I do have some videos coming up about other different reviews of products that I have received in the mail. I also have a really fun unboxing to share with you of a vintage item that just came in. And I have all the merchandise and my review of the Sailor Moon Super Live musical. In total, I will have seen 2 of the musicals around the United States. So I'm really excited to share my review of the show as well as my review of the products too. So subscribe, like, and comment down below if you have any questions about what you have seen here today, and I'll see you next time. Mata ne! Oh no! My girls are falling over. Let's not do that. Okay, get back on there. Oh my goodness, my girls are falling over. Everybody's falling over. There we go. Oh, she lost. Oh no. Okay, she's just gonna be falling over a little bit. I got things back there that are falling and I can't fix it right now.